I'd buy that for $1.
Good evening, my sweet tortured souls, and welcome to another episode of Violet's Collectables Review. And on this week's episode, I'm going to take a bit of a horror sidestep, and I'm going to take a look at the Hasbro Transformers Studio Series 86 number 22 Brawn. I'm going to jump into the review space and take a closer look at this guy. See you there in a minute. Bye. And there we are. Here he is. Here's Brawn in his vehicle mode. Take a closer look at that in a moment. Let's take a look at the box. Nice piece of artwork. Brawn there. Very G1. It is part of the Studio Series subline. Transformers. Generations. Zakara Tomy. Studio Series 86, number 22. Same piece of art there. Obligatory product shots and how many steps to transform and everything. Spoilers! Spoilers! It does show you here the display base you get with the figure, but in all honesty, I don't really display them with that. It's just more real estate on my shelf. So, yeah, that's it for the box. Onto the figure itself in vehicle mode. Let me readjust my camera so I can get in here for this. Here we go. Yeah. Vehicle mode, Brawn. A little bit gappy here, but that's not an issue. Little faux molded in gas can. Forgive my nails, I've had a busy day. Gun on top, which I always think is still incredibly weird. Where's my focus? Thank you. But there you go, there's vehicle mode, Autobot symbol on the top. The gun is removable from the top, so you can have it more show accurate. But there you go. Does he roll? Let's see. Does he roll? Yeah, kind of. The surface that I'm on isn't great for it, but yes, he does roll. His wheels do roll. There's the underside, another Autobot symbol, and their visible head syndrome there. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the vehicle mode. Plug that back in. There you go. That's pretty much it for the vehicle mode. Now, through the power of editing, I'm going to completely skip the transformation because there are bigger channels out there who do it, and they do it more justice than I do. So, 3, 2, 1, and there we have Brawn in his robot mode. Isn't that magical? But there we go. There he is with his weapon in his left hand. We'll quickly go over articulation quickly as much as I can, but both sides of the arms can do a full 360. You can go out that far, so you can get him T-posing if you want to. Maybe that'll happen in an upcoming video game. We don't know. Bend at the elbow. You do get well over 90 degrees, so that's a good deep elbow bend. I don't think you really get anything at the wrist. There's no rotation. No, it's just in and out due to transformation. But yeah, that's all you get at the wrist. You do get a waist rotation. Legs come forward that far. Go back. The backpack's in the way. I'll talk about this piece in a minute, but that's as far back as the leg's going to go. You can go, move the arm out of the way. You can do the full Van Damme if you really want him to. You can do even more than the Van Damme if you really want him to. I mean, if anyone's going to do the Van Damme in Transformers, it'd be this guy. Maybe Prowl, I don't know. But there you go. Yeah, so you get rotation. Oh, hold that. You get rotation at the thigh. They have good stiff joints on this in certain instances. The waist is a bit loose, but these are nice and stiff. You get a nice thigh rotation. Knee bend. You get slightly less than 90 degrees there. Same on both sides. And at the feet, you do get downward. And same at the back. But that's more, again, for transformation. You don't really get much upward, but you do get ouchie levels of ankle pivot. So there you go. There's Brawn. Now, for some quick comparisons, trying to get him to stand up. There we go. Stand up, Brawn. There we go. Put his feet flat. Move my camera back a little bit, but there we go. So, time for some comparisons. Here's Brawn with skids. Here's Brawn with Optimus, and I'm going to have to adjust my camera, but there you go. There's Brawn with Optimus. And here is Brawn with Megatron. And, of course, you can even give Brawn Megatron's gun to recreate that one thing in that one episode from that one show from the original series. So, I think that is a brilliant little touch. So, all in all, what do I think to this figure? Well, brilliant sculpt. The detail work is fantastic. I mean, look at that. Let's get right up close on that. I mean, the face sculpt, the lines, everything. Just, it's a cute figure. There's, like, hidden details everywhere. Like, this is kind of what I love about the Studio series. I mean, even the inside of here, that you're very rarely going to see, is molded as well. I mean, there's detail in there. So, I mean, but that brings me on to my one complaint about this figure. And considering its size and the engineering in it, it's a tiny complaint, really. Tiny complaint. But this bit here, it's fine like that. But when you start moving the legs around and wanting to pose him, there's no real locking point. It just sort of hangs a bit free. Like, it's locked up here, but not down here. And I feel that there should have been, like, a little tab that clicked into some, like, even it, but I suppose that would eliminate the waist joint, wouldn't it? But yeah, it's just, I think that should either come up a little bit more and covered here, or locked in somewhere. But for that being my only complaint about this figure, yeah. But I highly recommend it if you are a Transformers fan, if you are picking up, you know, sort of the classic from the original series robots. Brawn is one that I can highly recommend, and I will catch you on the next episode, my sweet tortured souls. Good night.